believe it or not, is tied to your T-shirts in your life. When you're born, that T-shirt you get brought home in. The high school team you played on, you have your first kiss, you might have a T-shirt memory from that. You might have a T-shirt memory from the college you went to. And people are passionate about this. People on the internet are paying women in the Midwest $500 to take their T-shirts, cut them up, sew them together, and make a quilt. Other people are taking pictures of their photos, they're putting them up on Flickr, they're sharing them with people. Look at my shirts, I got these cool shirts. Everybody here this weekend got Startup Tucson shirts, everybody's proud of their shirts. We actually got a quote from somebody in this room. Basically, a decade ago, she threw away all her shirts, and she has a hole in her heart because she doesn't have her shirts anymore. And actually, even LinkedIn, on their Facebook page, doesn't even put their logo. They put a picture of their employee wearing their T-shirt as their logo. So it's very, very important, T-shirts in your life. But you also don't have life events, you have work events, right? You have a work history. And currently, how do you communicate your work history? You've done it with a paper resume, which is dead, right? Now people are trying to do LinkedIn, but we all know nobody reads those. It's just boring. You're putting the recruiters to sleep. So introducing with T-shirt resume, your shirt is your resume. Or your shirts, sorry, plural. And so we have a demo where it might be a little rough because we actually, while I was sitting here where the other team was going, we actually pushed another page of the working piece of our demo live. So it might even be different than I thought when we got here. So basically we have the domain T-shirt resume. You can upload your pictures basically to any photo sharing sites that are out there. Just tag them T-shirt resume. We'll go out and grab those back based on your username and the hashtag and present those in an array on a T-shirt so you can get started and sign up. And it's typical sign-up process. We can put your username, we'll use the services you use and connect through OAuth and go get your photos. You can select an avatar, you get a little stick figure, either a boy or girl, and to fill out your shirt. And then you submit. And the real key is tagging. We're not in the photo hosting business, we're just in the photo gathering business. And then after that, you basically get a page similar to your Facebook page or your LinkedIn page. It's your URL with your name, and you get a representation of your T-shirts. So in 15 seconds, somebody could see what you maybe have done in your career. They don't have to read your LinkedIn profile. They don't have to see your paper resume. They can just see the T-shirts where you've worked in the history that you have of those shirts. Some of the revenue type things we did look into, I tried to get the T-shirt quilters to buy ad models from us. They're all too busy. They didn't want to buy revenue, so it's one possibility. We actually found some stuff late today that recruiters don't want to read LinkedIn, so maybe there's a market possibly with recruiters and experiments to find out if they want to pay for maybe a back-end quick view or way to analyze people's work history, 10 seconds a piece, because it's probably all they're going to do anyways. We also possibly have ties in back to LinkedIn. We can put it back on your profile. So your LinkedIn page will basically have your shirt, a picture of your shirt or a slideshow of your shirts, your collection of shirts. There's also possibilities to spin this out for concert shirts. We could do it for colleges. We could do it, parents could do it for their kids, that type of stuff. Really, probably open it up to Q&A, I think. Okay. Oh, you got a mic?
Question.
Okay, perfect.
Can you talk about the demographic that you're targeting for the T-shirts? Because it seems to me it's sort of, in order to have multiple T-shirts, you'd have to target an older demographic.
It's possible. I think definitely like the first demographic that comes to mind is probably the typical tech company, tech hipster, Bay Area, Twitter user, social media user, because every time you do a conference, you're getting T-shirts. Every time you build and release products, you're getting T-shirts. And I can even look at, like you said, I can look at my dad who's 60. He was in construction, not even in tech, and he has a collection of these T-shirts at his house. So I think people celebrate with, you get T-shirts. I mean, I didn't get anything else. I didn't get a magnet. I got a Tucson Startup T-shirt this weekend. People have these shirts. They keep them in their closet. They sit around. Nobody gets rid of them because you're tied to them emotionally. I'll let you take the next one.
So does your website show what role you had at the particular job?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, what you do is when the when the site scrapes them, it also looks for keywords, and you can pull those in, and then you can also tag those photos that are pulled into your website and say, I did such and such at, I was a developer for Microsoft, and it'll pull that up and as you hover. So all that information can be added into the database.
So that looks like a lot of fun, but how do you make money?
So that's what we need to. We try to, obviously, failed once, trying to make money this weekend. Cold called people, try to sell ads. I think it's going to be, running this is very small. We own all the domains. We already have the hosting set up. It's very cheap to run this, per se. We need a leg to go forward, but
Sorry to
for
interrupt.
revenue, yeah.
What will people pay for? What are you selling? I'm sorry if I'm very slow.
No.
But what will they pay you money to do?
So to host your site up here and for us to host it, there's no charge for that. So it's really experimenting what the revenue models are. Maybe people pay for a shirt with their t-shirts printed on another shirt. There's plugins we could do with that. We don't really have the exact revenue model nailed down. We could do Google Ads because if it just gets traffic, and we can run Google AdSense, which we try to do, but it didn't get done in time today. So that's where we don't have the exact revenue model nailed down. We're experimenting through that.
Awesome. Thanks a lot, guys.
Thank you.